cauldron for Rio 2016 at both the Paralympics and the Olympics is unique in its design and has become an iconic symbol of the world gathering in South America for the first time for these games. A treasured character in Brazil's Paralympic history.
Marcia Mausar.
Marcia Mausar boosted Paralympic sports with her performance at the New York Stoke Mandeville Games in 1984. The rain lightly falling here in Rio de Janeiro. The crowd is with her every step of the way. Andrea Rocha throughout her.
Swimming, Paralympic medalist, 6 gold, 5 silver, 2 bronze.
Natação, medalhista paralímpico, 6 ouros, 5 pratas e 2 bronzes.
Clodoaldo Silva.
Great swimmer Clodoaldo Silva. They call him, Greg, the Paralympic shark in Brazil.
And with good reason, too. He has the record for most medals ever won in one games for the Brazilian country with 13, 6 of them gold.
And he plans to end his brilliant career at these 2016 games in his home country. Perhaps symbolically, he looks at the one barrier that still exists, the stairs that lead the way to the cauldron. But because the games are about inclusion and legacy, a ramp appears. And the hope is that these games in Rio in 2016 will not only make life better for elite athletes, but for all Brazilians who face the challenges of disability. The roar of the crowd is like a swell. They know what's coming. The ignition of the cauldron, which will preside over the games. The journey of the flame all but complete now. is a light. Olympic
15 athletes were competing for gold over the 20-kilometre course. China's Liang Guihao had a medal on his mind as he set off along Rio's roads. His time of 28:17.77, the time to beat. Ireland's Colin Lynch did exactly that, crossing the line with a time of 28.02.25. But it was Canada's Tristan Chenauve who rode to glory with a time of 27:43.16. Gold for Canada, silver for Ireland and bronze for China. Tuba get off to a good start. Juan Jose Mendez Fernandez of Spain had a great ride, making the split in 5th place, and Canada's Ross. Germany's Denise Schindler was leading after 10k. In the end, Schindler lost by Alida Norbrausch from the Netherlands. The men's time trial H5 classification got underway. Alessandro Zanardi was 3rd at the turn. The Italian eventually going on to take gold. In the men's H4 time trial, Mikko Merkelen was giving it his all to take gold for Germany. So too was Thomas Freeworth of Austria. But it was Poland's Rafał Wilk who proved victorious. The men's time trial H3 was next to leave the Pontal. Vittorio Podesta of Italy was very fast over the first 10 kilometres. And faster still over the second 10 kilometres to take the gold medal. In the women's time trial H4 and 5, Korea's Lee Do-yeon maintained a steady pace. The Netherlands' Laura Divan cycling hard, taking bronze. Germany's Andrea Esco taking silver, and Dorothy Vieth taking gold. Attention now turns to the men's time trial H2. William Grulge of the USA made the early running, eventually taking silver, ahead of compatriot Brian Sheridan, who took bronze. Italy's Luca Mazzoni took the gold by the smallest margin, just 6 seconds ahead of Grulge. Next was the men's H1, 2 and 3, a race that went right to the wire. Italy's Francesca Porcelato secured bronze as the USA's Alicia Dana and Karen Dark of Great Britain battled it out for gold. In the end, Dark taking it 13 seconds quicker than Dana. Next was the tandems as the men's time trial B left the Pontal. The Netherlands' Timo Fransen and Vincent Teixeira set the early pace of this 30-kilometre race as the 22-team field tried to chase them down. The only team that did was Great Britain's Adam Duggleby and Steve Bate, taking gold with 8 seconds to spare. From the tandems back to the singles with the men's C5, 14 athletes chasing 3 medals again over the first 10k. The Brazilian team was beginning to show signs of fatigue, but it was the Irish duo who had led throughout who went on to take the gold medal.
The next rider for the
Hans-Peter Durst started the men's time trial T1-2 very quickly. No matter how much David Stone from Great Britain tried to narrow the gap, Durst from Germany remained tough to beat. Eventually Durst took gold with a time of 22:57.34. Carol Cook. Jill Walsh of the USA looked determined for top spot, as did Canada's Shelley Gauthier. Cook, who took gold in London, ended up with gold in Rio.
Third, and then directly behind him is Rawlings, and just slightly detached at the moment at the tail of the field is the athlete in last place, but now just catches up again. So with 250 metres to go, it is Pruitt the leader, but look at El Hamadi getting up on the inside, coming through. At this stage, it's going to be a struggle for Rawlings for Great Britain, still last of the five, as El Hamadi kicks away, comes round the turn. It's El Hamadi racing clear, and this is making a real statement here in the final stages. Now, Pruitt's in second, back in the field. I don't think Rawlings can get there. No, he won't. And in third place, it'll be Mittick, but a big win to El Hamadi from Pruitt, Mittick. And then behind them, Smeek and Rawlings, 1:44.97, and they've broken the Paralympic record again. So this is going to be some sort of a final.
That's absolutely fantastic. They've actually taken just about a second and a third off it from what we saw from Katila earlier. Al Hamadi, it's a statement, and you know what? He was freewheeling down the closing straight as well, wasn't he? Man who won gold in the 2 and the 4 at the World Championships in 2011. Silver in the 8 behind Katila in 2013. It's going to be a good battle between these two. Al Hamadi did very well at the Asia Oceania Championships earlier this year in Dubai as well. Look at that gap, and then all of a sudden, okay, that's it, that'll do. 2 wheels in the closing, what, 80 meters? Could have actually threatened the world record there, maybe. It's an astonishing way for him to finish off. Paralympic record 1:44.96. Thank you very much.
So he looks behind, and it was daylight. 40-degree daylight, which it has reached here on the track. There's a little scoreboard right at the 50-metre mark that indicates how hot it is trackside. It's not going to be that easy in the final.
Has become an iconic symbol of the world gathering